Welcome to the Western Report. I'm Brandon Apollo, head golf professional at Western Golf and Country Club. What a great month we just had. June was highlighted by our 2015 Men's Donald Ross Invitational. The premier men's event at Western was held for the 54th time. It started with a practice round on Wednesday where a mini tournament was held. The next 3 days were more competitive. 2 days of best ball were followed by Saturday's difficult format of both balls counting.
This year was a big turnout with 200 players, 100 teams. 10 flights, championship all the way to flight 9. As for competitiveness, I think some guys are out there trying to win, trying to do their best. Other guys are just there to relax, have a few good rounds of golf with some friends. Obviously it's a member guest, so you get to bring somebody that you enjoy playing with.
On Friday night and the eve of the final round, the Gentleman Jack Shootout took place. 32 teams battled it out and finished the event under the lights.
Year in, year out, we try to come up with new ideas to make our event special. And the perfect example is our shootout on Friday nights. Under the lights, and the staff thinks about things years, months, and we always have forward planning trying to make each event special.
I think it's truly one of a kind. You don't get to see that too much. For one, playing in the dark with the lights, and number 9 being the signature hole that it is. I think it's a great event kind of to polish off the first 2 rounds before you go into the final round of the Invitational.
Surviving the field at the end was Mike Hamilton and his guest, Rod Brew.
This is my probably 21st or 22nd Invitational, and I have had a great time every year. It just gets funner and funner, the camaraderie here, and just the whole aura of this Invitational is just something worth playing. I was fortunate to get invited this year, and I was thrilled to death.
Talk about winning this event.
That's real cool because a lot of the guys we know, obviously I was been a member here, the people that I was in the finals with, Tom Beers and that, arch rival, I play with them a lot, so a lot of bragging rights.
The whole spectacle with everybody behind, the drinks and the food, I mean, this is what it's all about. It's like better than Christmas.
After the final round, the 10 flight winners played an alternate shot playoff to determine this year's Men's Invitational overall champions. Winning this year's tournament with a birdie on the second hole of the playoff was Jim Giedel and his guest, Steve Harakis.
I think the tournament was great this year. The scores across the board were pretty competitive. Some guys come out here just to enjoy some time with their friends, and others take it really serious. It is a prized possession to have the Donald Ross Trophy. So you have guys having fun doing it, and other guys that are making sure that that last 2-footer means everything to them. So it's great to see when they make those type of putts.
Putting on Men's Invitational is a production. I call it a production, from the back of the house staff, the front of the house staff, the green staff, the golf staff. It is a 100% full team effort. But we all work as a team, we all work together, and that's why we can put on such a great event for 200 guys to play and enjoy their club.
Congratulations to all of this year's winners, and thank you to all the participants and tournament sponsors. It all seems to go too quickly, but now we have a whole year to work on next year's event and make it even better. Next up, our Ladies Invitational, which will be held on July 10th.
Although it's only one day, we try to make it equally as special as it was for the Men's Invitational. We have a lot of unique events planned, and we see some ladies out here having a great time with their friends.
Earlier in this season, we talked to you about all the member-organized events we have here at Western. Well, we've added a new one to that long list. There's the Sunshine Boys, the Black Tea Group, and now the Women of Western have organized a weekly Saturday and Sunday morning game. It took a couple of weeks, but the ladies finally came up with a name to call themselves.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because it is the Sunshine Boys, and then right after that it would be like the Early Morning Girls.
What should it be called?
Oh God, not something as lame as the Sunshine Girls. That'd be too copycat because Sunshine Boys is such a great name.
Early Morning Girls.
The Working Ladies of Western. How about that?
Glory Days, Glory Mornings, Morning Glories, something like that.
In the end, everyone agreed we're going to call them the Morning Glories. The Women of Western can use your support at the end of the month when they play Lakelands Golf and Country Club in a Ryder Cup style match. The teams will play round 1 July 30th at Lakelands, and the final round July 31st right here at Western. It's going to be a lot of fun. Western swim team has 2 more home dual matches in July before they head to the league championships, July 24th through 26th at Plum Hollow Country Club in Southfield. Western's home opener was June 23rd when they hosted Edgewood Country Club. Western swimmers dominated the competition and won with a score of 718 to 304.
Our kids were very strong showing, did a great job in all their events. Very proud of them. Swimming at home where you have the organization and the things going your way is definitely an advantage. The kids are used to the pool, the walls, and the blocks, because those vary from pool to pool. They know where the flags are. They're just used to everything, so it definitely works in your favor.
Western competes in the Michigan Interclub Swimming Association, known as the MIXA. There can be as many as 84 races in a dual meet, which includes 5 blocks of events and relays for each age group. Kids race at 8 and under, 9 and 10-year-olds, 11 and 12, 13 and 14, and 15 through 17-year-olds.
We do have some kids in each of our age groups across the board that are going to score some points at MIXA. And we have kids in several events that are in I'd say the top 3 in the league. Some of them even first place in the league. So that gives us a definite advantage at the league meet with scoring points against, we will most likely finish ahead of a few of the teams that possibly beat us in a dual meet because the format and scoring is so different there.
It's a condensed season for Western swimmers. They have 6 dual meets before the league championship at the end of the month in Southfield at Plum Hollow.
What you hope for as a coach is to see continued improvement, and you hope to see kids go to MIXA and have their best times of the year and hopefully score in the top 12 and score points for your team in each event, and the best showing we can possibly do. It is a lot of fun, and Western's been a great place to coach and work. The people have the right perspective on what it takes, and the kids become very special. Coaching, you're investing in them as people, and it's just great to see them come back and tell you how much it meant to them being on the team over the years.
You still have a chance to come out and support the team. Western hosts the Detroit Yacht Club on July 7th and Dearborn Country Club July 14th. The races begin just after 5 o'clock each night. And finally, we leave you with a bang. Western hosts its annual fireworks show on July 2nd.
Well, it's always great having the fireworks because we get to see a lot of faces maybe that we don't see throughout the year. There's over 400 people last night. A lot of people out there enjoying themselves, being together, seeing people they haven't seen in the past. It's just a great club event because it brings all the membership classes together for an enjoyable evening.
But before it got dark, members enjoyed dinner, games, and good fellowship as always.
Having big, huge events in the summer just showcases what a great club that we have here at Western. Gets all the families out, gets them bringing their guests to experience Western. I heard so many times, I never knew this place existed, and it's our little hidden gem.
That's it for the July edition of the Western Report. Catch us next month when we highlight the Ladies Invitational, Ladies Ryder Cup, and Men's Ross Cup.